Despite the fact that Tammy Slaton has shed a significant amount of weight since her appearance in the film 1,000 Pound Sisters, she still does not look to be at ease in her own skin. Despite the fact that she has accomplished a great deal of remarkable weight reduction milestones and has inspired a great number of people with her path, the influencer, who is 38 years old, nevertheless experiences discomfort on occasion. The reasons why Tammy is experiencing these emotions are multifaceted, and some of them are beyond her ability to control. In spite of the fact that the reality star has made significant progress since making her debut on television in the year 2020, she still has a long way to go. Throughout her entire life, Tammy, much like the other Slatons, has struggled with her weight. In the year 2020, when she made her first appearance on television, she weighed more than 600 pounds. In the future, she would continue to put on even more weight, reaching a maximum weight of 725 pounds at her heaviest. Her struggle to lose weight has been interesting, but it has not been a linear way of doing things. Her weight loss was ultimately successful, but it was not a simple process, and she had a number of obstacles along the way. Tammy, who lost a total of 1,000 pounds during the 6th season of Sisters, is still quite unhappy with her new physique, despite the fact that she reached her weight loss goal. Tammy Slaton was always the thickest of the Slaton siblings, despite the fact that all of them struggled with their weight. For the first episode of the first season of 1,000 Pound Sisters, she weighed 608 pounds when she stepped on the scale for the opening episode. Within the first few seasons, she did not put in a significant amount of effort to reduce her weight. According to the facts, Tammy only appeared to gain weight, and she reached her heaviest weight of 725 pounds. Tammy has given up on her efforts to reduce her weight. All of her time was spent drinking and partying with friends that were questionable, and she made friends with them. Tammy's life was turned upside down when she was admitted to the hospital due to a health crisis. In order to save Tammy's life, the medical staff made the decision to place her into a coma that lasted for a week. At the moment she opened her eyes, she was sufficiently terrified to take action about her weight. Tammy made a decision to alter her life and bucked down. Tammy was able to shed an astounding 500 pounds after she underwent bariatric surgery, which she had done in order to address her lifelong addiction to food. The 1,000 Pound Sisters actress demonstrated to herself that she is capable of accomplishing everything she sets her mind to by reducing her weight from 725 to 225 pounds. In the show, Tammy and her sister Amy Slaton, who is 37 years old, are the main characters. Amy, much like Tammy, has reduced her weight by a significant amount during the course of her life. The weight of Amy was more over 400 pounds when she made her debut in the year 2020. Amy decided to undergo bariatric surgery and lose 125 pounds in order to achieve her goal of becoming healthy enough to have children. As a result of her efforts, she was able to fulfill her lifelong desire of being a mother by giving birth to two healthy sons named Gage and Glenn Halterman. Amy Halterman and Michael Halterman, her husband, had just gotten married at the time when the series made its debut. The arrival of their children brought about a change in the circumstances, despite the fact that Amy and Michael appeared to be content when the first episode of 1,000 Pound Sisters aired in the year 2020. Amy perceived that Michael was not providing her with sufficient assistance with the boys, and as a result, the two began to argue frequently. 23 years after they had been married for 4 years and had 2 children together, Amy and Michael made the decision to divorce in 2023. Since that time, the two have handled the raising of their sons jointly. In the most recent episode of the 6th season of 1,000 Pound Sisters, Amy and Tammy went out to celebrate their success in losing weight. Since making their debuts on television, Amy and Tammy have found themselves on various routes, and this night provided as an instance of how they have found themselves on divergent paths. In spite of the fact that they are very close and dedicated to achieving their health and fitness objectives, the sisters have been progressing at separate speeds. The fact that Amy dropped weight more quickly than Tammy indicates that she is further along in her quest overall. Amy and Tammy have been traveling at quite different speeds, but they have been on very distinct trips. An episode of the 6th season of 1,000 Pound Sisters saw the sisters going out for a night on the town in a limousine that they had rented. Not only did they go out to eat together, but they also attended a burlesque class together in the evening. The students demonstrated how geographically separated the sisters are in their own trips. Tammy continued to feel uneasy in her own skin, whilst Amy was anxious to do away with her clothes and deliver her best performance in the dancing class. While Amy was having a good time and dancing, Tammy made an attempt to vanish. When it came to her own body, Tammy felt not only uncomfortable with it, but she was also irritated with Amy because Amy was carefree with her own. Although Tammy's life was saved by her rapid weight loss, the process was not without its drawbacks. Tammy was left with a significant amount of extra skin as a result. It is Tammy's desire to have skin removal surgery, however, her physician recommends that she first reduce her weight. The removal of skin through surgical means encompasses a variety of cosmetic procedures. It exposes one to a great deal of danger and comes at a very high cost. An expert clinical dietitian named Kate Hilton stated in an interview with The Mirror that the hazards are substantial and the expenditures are extremely high. Kate believes that the sister star, who weighs 1,000 pounds, would have to go through around 5 separate procedures, each of which would take several hours. There is a possibility that Tammy's skin removal procedure will cost an astounding $85,000 at its conclusion. The cost of Tammy's cosmetic surgery, which is estimated to be $85,000, is likely beyond her financial means, despite the fact that she is a television celebrity. It is likely that she will need to have the operation in stages, with a significant amount of time in between each stage. This may provide her with the opportunity to earn money, but it may also provide her with the opportunity to reconsider her decision. The fact that Tammy has so much excess flesh in between her legs makes it difficult for her to walk. This is her most significant problem. When the star of Sisters, who weighs 1,000 pounds, is able to walk normally, she will have finally left her previous self behind. Tammy Slaton, 38 years of age, 500 pounds were lost. Amy Slaton, 37 years of age, 169 pounds were lost. Chris Combs, 44 years of age, lost 150 pounds. Amanda Halterman, 44 years of age, 31 pounds were lost. Misty Slaton Wentworth, 48 years of age, 74 pounds were lost. Brittany Combs, 36 years of age, not known,